Question 3 said that the speed v kilometer per hour of each of 200 cars passing a building is measured. The table shows the results. Okay. The first row of this table shows the speed intervals, and the second row shows the frequency. What does this mean? For the first column, this means that we have 16 cars out of those 200 cars passing through the building with speed more than 0 and less than or equal to 20. Also here we have 34 cars passing through the building with speed more than 20 and less than or equal 40, and so on. Okay? It's important to understand the meaning of this table. You should know what this table tells us. A. Calculate an estimate of the mean. It's very easy, but first we should calculate the mid-interval of each interval. Here we have 10 and here we have 30. How we can calculate it? By adding 20 and 40, the upper and lower limits, and dividing them by 2 as you get the average. Okay, and here we have 42.5 and here we have 47.5. Between 50 and 60 we have 55. Between 60 and 80 we have 70. Of course, you will note that the mid-intervals will be in the halfway between the upper and lower limits. Okay, and then we will multiply 16 times 10 to be 160, and then we will multiply 34 times 30 and so on. After that we should divide it by 200, and then the answer will be 41.4 kilometer per hour. Okay, please be careful when you solve this problem because it will be 4 marks. BI, use the frequency table to complete the cumulative frequency table. Okay, less than or equal 20, we have just 16 cars. Less than or equal 40, we have 16 plus 34, which is 50. And less than or equal 45, we have 50 plus 62, which is 112. 112 plus 58 will be 117, and so on. Okay. Double I on the grid, draw a cumulative frequency diagram. In this question, we should plot all these 6 points clearly on the diagram. Okay. The first point will be 20 on the horizontal. The horizontal represents the speed, and the vertical represents the frequency, the cumulative frequency. And the first point will be 20 corresponding to 16. Okay. Firstly, you must look at the scale in the vertical axis. We have 5 boxes to represent 20. So 20 divided by 5, which means 4 cars. Each small square represents 4 cars. Okay. So we have 20 with 16. 16 means 20 minus 4. This point. Okay. Okay. Next point, 40 with 50. This is 40, and here 40 also horizontal, but we will take point in the middle between 40 and 60, which is 15, 1, 2 and a half here. Okay. The third point, 45 and 112. Okay, let's go. 45 means in the middle between 40 and 50. Okay, and this is 112. After 100 by how many boxes? By 3 boxes. Yes, because every box represents 4. So 112, 1, 2, 3, and we will go 1, 2 in the middle. Okay, here exactly. Okay, then 50 with 170. Okay, this is 50, this is 50, and then 170 will be between 160 and 180. 1, 2, and here. Okay. Okay. Then 60 with 196. 196 is less than 200 by just 1 square, by just 4 cars. Okay. and finally 80 with 200. Okay, after that we will join all the points by straight lines like this. Okay, triple I, use your diagram to find an estimate of the upper quartile. Okay, we have 200 cars times 3 over 4 or 75%. We will have 150 cars. Okay, so that we draw a line, horizontal line from 150 here. Okay, till touch the curve. Okay, or touch the line, and then go to horizontal and read the corresponding horizontal speed. It will be 48 because it's less than 50 by just one square, and each horizontal square represents 2. Okay, so the answer will be 48 kilometers per hour. B, the number of cars with a speed greater than 35 kilometers per hour. Now I will start horizontally and read the corresponding vertical number. Okay. From 35, the mid will be between 30 and 40. Go up, go vertically, and it will be corresponding to what? Corresponding to 40. Okay, corresponding to 40. And the previous question, we start from 150 and then read the corresponding horizontal value. And here we make the inverse. We start with 35 and then read the corresponding frequency, which is 40. But the question asks about the cars above 35, so we don't calculate all the above cars. What we can do, the answer will be 200 minus 40, so the answer will be 160 cars. Okay, see, two of the 200 cars are chosen at random. Find the probability that they both have a speed greater than 50 km per hour. We should return back to the table. More than 50 means we look at these 26 and also plus 4. Okay, 26 plus 4, 30. 30 out of 200 cars, their speed exceed 50, right? So the answer will be 30 out of 200. This is for the first car, and for the second one, it will be 29 divided by 199. Okay, and the answer will be 87 divided by 3980. Okay, or approximately 0.022. Okay. D, a new frequency table is made by combining intervals. Okay, as shown here. On the grid, draw a histogram to show the information in this table. Okay. In this question, don't forget that for each bar in the histogram, you have here the class width. Okay, this is called the class width, and the area of this rectangle is what is the frequency. This is the area which represents the frequency. What about the height? The height is called frequency density. Okay, and we should calculate the height here. So we will divide the area, which is the frequency, divided by the class width to get the frequency density. Okay, let's go. 50 divided by 40 would be 5 over 4. We should write here frequency density. Okay, and here we will divide 120 divided by just 10 to be 12. Okay, and here 30 divided by 30, which is 1. Look at the vertical scale here. We have 10 boxes represent 5, so if we divide 5 over 10, each one box represents half. Okay, the first bar will have width 40 and height 5 over 4. Okay, 5 over 4 means 1 and 1 over 4. This is half, 1, and here. I will start from here and go to here also. Okay, so this is the first bar with width 40 and height 504. The second with width just 10 from 40 to 50 and with height 12. Okay, 12 means after 10 by 4 boxes. Okay, 1 2 3 4, like here. Okay, make another one here and then joining between. Okay, like this. Okay, the last bar with width 30 from 50 to 80 and with height just 1, which means 2 boxes only. Okay, okay, which means from here to last here. Okay, last here. So this is the final domain. Here the height is 504 and here the height was 12 and here the frequency density was 1. Okay, the next video will solve the next question, inshallah.